All right, it is that time once again, talking a little PGA here at OddsChecker. I am Ben Rasa, and I am here to bring you my favorite bets from the Scottish Open. The Open Championship is upon us 1 week away, and we are certainly going to have plenty of content covering you there. But in the meantime, we're going to try to cash some tickets here in Scotland, get some prep for the Open, and see what we have in terms of the betting markets. If you're hopping in for the first time, checking out the channel, welcome aboard. Hit that like button and subscribe. We want to make sure you're getting all the content. We've got plenty of videos out there. And in just a little bit, I'm going to tell you a great way, easy way to make some free money. But let's dive into the picks, see what we have here for the Scottish Open. Now, I want to say right off the bat, if you're new to Links Golf, if you haven't been seeing this, they change up the courses. The weather is wild. So each year, a lot of different variables come into play. We're going to attack it with what we have, the information we have. And as we get closer to lock, we'll see what comes up. My first pick on this video, going to the first round leader market, not something I do a lot. Corey Connors at 66 to 1, though, to be leading this event after day one. I can get on board with that. Corey Connors, we know what he's going to do. He's going to gain strokes off the tee. He's been positive off the tee in every start that we have strokes gain data for this year. He's been positive tee to green in 7 of 8. He's going to keep it in the fairway. He's going to attack the pins. He's going to hit greens. Will he make the putts? I have no idea. But if he peppers these greens, I'll take my chances in Europe. It's not lightning fast greens. He was 15th at the Open in 2021. Seems like this could suit his style. And at 66 to 1, if he's in the right side of the weather draw, that is something that I'm very, very interested in. Again, we're going to have to keep an eye on where he is. If he's in 50-mile-an-hour winds in the PM, I probably will move Corey Connors to some different type of bet because I do like him this week. But if we get the right draw, 66 to 1, for that first round leader is something that I can absolutely get on board with. Another thing I can get on board with, an easy way to make free money, $200 to the bankroll with BetMGM. They're sponsoring this video. Link in the description, or you can use, we got a promo code moving up in the world, OSPGA. What this does, when you're a new user, you sign up, you deposit $10 or more, obviously. Take that, bet $10 on any baseball game. I don't care if you like baseball or not. Just bet $10 on any side. No matter if your side wins or loses, they're going to give you that $200 in free bets. It's that simple. You take that money. You can use it for golf if you want. You can use it for more baseball. You can use it for whatever you want. It's a great offer, one that will not be lasting forever. So go there, take advantage of that at BetMGM, and then hopefully we parlay that into an outright winner with the man. He's always in this video because he's my guy, Joaquín Niemann. 40 to 1 in the outright market. Said it before and I'll say it again. If you're going to tell me that you're going to find Joaquín Niemann in that 40 to 50 to 1 range in any tournament, to me, he's a bet. It doesn't matter anytime, any place. He's simply that good. This guy is just getting better and better. We saw him absolutely dominate a field earlier this year at Genesis, a field of this strength. He has not had a ton of success in links golf, miscut in 59th in the Opens. It's a work in progress. But he's so young and talented. He's getting so much better each year. I don't read a ton into that. He's going to continuously be achieving career best finishes, things of that nature. We've started to see it in majors a little bit. Made the cut at the Masters, made the cut at the PGA, made the cut at the US Open. I expect him to play pretty well at the Open. He did miss the cut at the Travelers, but he lost 4 strokes putting. This is another guy. He's absolutely dominant off the tee. He's gained in every event this year off the tee, and that is what we need to see. If he keeps doing that, anytime he has a spike putting week, watch out. Joaquín Niemann already has been profitable for outright bettors this year if you bet him at Genesis. I'm going to continuously back him in this 40 to 50 to 1 range, even across the pond, even in Scotland. I think in the right conditions, particularly if it's calm conditions, Joaquín Niemann belongs on the card. I talked about this on Putting for Dough, which is available on this very channel, where you get my full card, me and Eitan Shander breaking down this course and this tournament in full. And Joaquín Niemann was a staple of that video. I just look at his talent. I don't believe that he should be 40 to 1 in pretty much any field at this point. Third at Memorial, winner at Genesis. Hasn't been the best year for him, but he's still all the talent in the world. I think he takes a big step in links golf. There's nothing that I see that would prevent him from being effective, and he's really increased his around the green game. That is always a key. Now, talked about Corey Connors in the first round leader market. We've talked about Joaquín Niemann as a potential outright. Let's bring a little stability to the card. I know it's not as fun, but let's go to a matchup. Again, I surfed around. I'll be honest, I wanted a better price, but I couldn't find it on this matchup. So I'm just going to take it at minus 145. Xander Schauffele to beat Sam Burns in this event. Eric Lindquist isn't with me, but if you guys are familiar with the channel, you know he would be shaking his head. I'm going against his boy in Sam Burns, but that's all right. I really do like the spot. I think that Xander is significantly more likely to beat him straight up. Xander is starting to really put it together. 5 straight top 20s. He just won at the Travelers. He's really getting it in gear. His next step, of course, is going to be taking down a major. Can't do that this week, but he can prep properly. He was 10th at the Scottish last year in Open Championships. He's been pretty good. 26th, 41st, 2nd, 20th. So he's making the cuts there. Links Golf should suit his style. Another guy, just really, really strong. Gain off the tee, gain on approach, doesn't mind difficult conditions. Really just a strong player. I would prefer it not to be crazy windy with him, I'll admit, but really the game is very, very solid. He gains in all 4 categories. I don't see a glaring weakness to his game. I like that in matchup markets because it's not just about winning the tournament, it's about not losing it in a lot of ways. He's putting up top 20s each and every week. If he gives me another one of those, that puts a lot of pressure on Sam Burns to have a really good week to make me lose this ticket, and for Sam Burns backers to cash this ticket. Let's talk a little about Burns. Won the Charles Schwab earlier this year, won the Valspar earlier this year. He's a prolific winner. He's a prolific talent, but he does have a little more, erratic nature to his game, and that's why I like to attack him in these matchup markets. He was 18th at the Scottish last year. That's about the only thing I could say about his links golf portfolio. 76th at the Open. He doesn't have nearly as much links experience. He doesn't thrive in harder conditions as much, in my opinion, as a guy like Xander. I think he would be equally, if not worsely affected if it's very, very windy. When I look at his game, his around the green game, it's not horrible. It's not the worst on tour. It's certainly not the strength of his game, though. And when you're talking about links golf, if we get adverse conditions, I think that Sam Burns is much more prone to struggle there just because he's such a prolific scorer. Obviously a very big talent, leans on the putter heavily. I don't know if he will like the greens over there. That is another reason that I am going to back Xander Schauffele in this matchup. There you have it. 3 up, 3 down here at OddsChecker. Quick recap here. Corey Connors, first round leader. Joaquín Niemann, tournament winner. Let's cash that out right there. Then if you want a little stability, my favorite matchup on the board at BetMGM is Xander Schauffele to beat Sam Burns this week. I want to thank again BetMGM and all of you guys for tuning in. We have plenty of Scottish Open content. Not to worry. If you're looking for more, just simply subscribe to the channel. Good luck this week. Make sure to take advantage of those promos. And of course, we'll be back next week talking all things Open Championship.